The subject is AC machines 2. Topic is single phase induction motors. The objectives are single phase induction motor construction and working principle. Construction and working principle. Here, see this. Here, this is the motor, that is single phase induction motor. Here we have, this is, so these are the two terminals. Those are, so phase and neutral, phase and neutral, and this is a shaft. This is a shaft, it is rotating by the rotor. Here this is the rotor, this one is rotor, and here this is the stationary, so stationary part, this stationary part, and here the armature, and this one is yoke, this one is yoke, upper side is yoke. Next one, here this is the split phase motor. Here this is the split phase motor, it is same as to be single phase motor, but at the phase is splitted at the running time. Split. Now see this one. Now next, cut away view of split phase motor. Here this figure, see this figure, cutaway view of a split phase motor. Here this is the, so inner, how the stator and rotor are inner side, and this is the cut view of split phase motor. See here, observe this one clearly. This is the shaft and rotor, this is the rotor, and these are the stator and the yoke sides. See, observe this one. What's this one? The next one, capacitor start motor. Here this is the capacitor start motor. Here see, this is the terminal blocks, and here the nameplates they are writing on the, so here this is the capacitor, this here capacitor is connected, and this capacitor is for starting purpose, so it is called a capacitor start motor. Now next one is capacitor start and run. Here two capacitors are used, so here two capacitors are used. One is the, so here one is the capacitor starting type, and another one is capacitor running type. The starting only the capacitor is started, after that it is disconnected, that is called a capacitor starting. Of the running time the capacitor is working, that is called a capacitor run method. So now next, the shaded pole motor. Now next is shaded pole motor. This is the, so shaded pole motor how the somewhat difference in the shaded pole motor in the construction design in the rotor only. So it is somewhat different. So this figure is showing that it is shaded pole motor. See here, this one. The next one, the applications of single phase induction motor. The applications of single phase induction motor. In generally, we are using house purpose, that is water pumping in single phase motors, and offices also, and shops, and factories, etc. So here the applications of induction motor. So single phase induction motor is used in houses, offices, shops, and factories, etc. Now next, the single phase induction motors advantages. The single phase induction motor advantages are, so simple in construction. It is simple in construction and small in size. Simple in construction and small in size. So less than the 2 HP rating. Less than the 2 HP rating. So mostly in fractional horsepower range. Mostly in fractional horsepower range. So another recall it, advantages of single phase induction motor. Here simple in construction, small in size, it is less than 2 horsepower rating, mostly in fractional horsepower range. It is mostly in fractional horsepower range. So now drawbacks of a single phase induction motor. So it is not self starting. In three phase induction motor it is a self starting, but in single phase induction motor it is not self starting, so it needs special starting methods. It needs special starting methods. So they operate at low power factors. They operate at low power factors and it is operated at low efficiency. It is operated at low efficiency. So now the low overload capacity. It is now low overload capacity. So these are the drawbacks of a single phase induction motor. What are the drawbacks? Not self starting. It is needs special starting methods and they operate at low power factors and it operate at low efficiency and low overload capacity. Low overload capacity. Now next one is the construction. The similar in construction to three phase induction motor. Similar in construction to three phase induction motor. So it is also has stator and a rotor. It has only one stator winding, unlike a three phase induction motor. which has 3 stator windings. So in 3-phase we are using the 3 stator windings, but in single phase we are using the only one stator winding. So here stator pole carrying stator coil. See here, observe this one. Here they given the colors codes. So yellow and green, these are the poles. So if for example, north is taken as a yellow and south is taken as green, or otherwise, so south is taken as yellow, green is taken as north. Whatever the, so here see, these are the poles. These are the poles. Now elements of single phase induction motor. Elements of single phase induction motor. Here, see here, this is the stator, this one are the poles. Here these are the poles, stator poles, and this one is rotor. This one is rotor. This one is rotor. Here this one is supply. This is supply, and this, so winding is connected to the stator. Winding is connected to the stator. So the supply is connected to the stator, and then here see, observe this one, single phase AC supply L1 L2, and this is called a stator winding, and this is rotor. This is the rotor. Next, stator. Here how it is wound. In stator, the coils are stator coils wound for 4 poles. How it is wounded? See here. So observe this one also very carefully. Here, observe this one. This is the north and this one is south. North, south, north, south, north, south, south, north. So these are the poles wounded in such a direction. Here, see here, end discs or rings. Here these are the, here see here, these are the end rings or discs. These bars are copper or aluminum. This is for rotor. This bar is copper or aluminum. This is squirrel cage rotor, and here this one, see here the laminated iron, here laminated iron armature. This is the end disc, laminated stator pole. Here laminated stator pole. So here this is the shaft. This one is shaft. This one is shaft. So here squirrel cage rotor. This one is a squirrel cage rotor. See, when the motor is connected, to single phase supply, the main winding carries alternating current. So this current produces pulsating magnetic field. This current produces pulsating magnetic field. This pulsating flux acting on stationary rotor cannot rotate the rotor. Here see this one, So this is upward and downward. Here also resultant, it shows that upward and downward. This pulsating, this is the pulsating flux acting on stationary rotor, cannot rotate the rotor. This is the pulsating flux. So pulsating magnetic field, see this one, pulsating magnetic field, how they are produced for positive half cycle and for the negative half cycle, upward downward, upward downward. And see here, why single phase induction motor is not self starting. One phase, stator winding fed from one phase, supply cannot produce rotating magnetic field. So supply cannot produce rotating magnetic field. As produced by the three-phase induction motor as shown in figure, this is a three-phase induction motor. So here rotating magnetic field will be produced in the three-phase induction motor. This is showing in the figure. As produced by three-phase induction motor as shown in figure. So working principle of single-phase induction motor. Due to induction, rotor is energized as the main magnetic field is pulsating. So the torque necessary for the rotor rotation not generated. This will cause rotor to vibrate but not rotate. Once again, this will cause rotor to vibrate but not to rotate. So this causes rotor to vibrate but not to rotate. So hence single phase induction motor requires starting mechanism, so which makes a starting kick for the motors to rotate. To make single phase induction motor self starting, it is temporarily converted into two phase motor during starting period. It is temporarily converted into two phase motor during starting period by connecting starting or auxiliary winding in addition to main winding. By connecting starting or auxiliary winding in addition to main winding. See here, the making single phase induction motor to self starting. This is a starting and this is a running winding. So for this this is a starting winding. For this running winding, this one. For this, in addition to connect the starting winding, this is the starting winding. This is the start switch. This is the start switch. See here also start capacitor is used. This is the starting winding. This is the rotor running winding. This is the supply terminals. So how to make single phase induction motor self starting? The two windings are spaced 90 degrees apart, connect in parallel. So phase difference between the currents through the two windings is nearly 90 degrees. Then rotating magnetic field is developed. See here, this is the how the phase difference is between two phases, see here, and how to develop the rotating magnetic field in this phasor diagram. It can be the behavior of single phase induction motor. It can be explained by any one of the following two ways: by double revolving field theory, by cross field theory. So far we have discussed the summary here. We have discussed construction of single phase induction motors. So working principle of single phase induction motors. So now class is set.